What's going on, everybody out in YouTube land, and welcome back to a new episode of GBA. In this video, we're opening up the March Video Games Monthly Box. So that's right, guys, my favorite day every single month. Absolutely love this service. I mean, you guys know I love retro video games. So yeah, a little bit about the box. Video Games Monthly is a monthly subscription service that delivers retro and modern video games to your house once a month. It's a tier system service, so if you go on their website, you can sign up to get 3 games a month, 4 games a month, 5 games a month, or even 10 games a month. I get the 10-game box. This comes in at $79.99 if I remember correctly. I want to say the 3-game box is around $35 a month, so there's a price point in there for everybody. You can select systems to get games for, ranging from the Atari age of gaming all the way up to modern stuff like the Xbox One, PS4, Nintendo 3DS, stuff like that. So yeah, this is a fantastic service. Absolutely love it. Comes around the beginning of the month, so it can book in the month with Retro Game Treasure at the end of the month. So yeah, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and let's open up the March Video Games Monthly box, and let's see what we got. I don't really know why it came in a bigger box this month, but we'll soon find out. Alright, so once we cut this open, we will see what we have in here. Oh, I should mention, I can get games for the Game Boy, the PSP, the Nintendo 3DS, Sega Dreamcast, and Sega Genesis. I think those are the systems I can get games for personally. Sheesh. A little hard to open here, but where there's a will, there's a way. Right at the top, we have some packing material here. They just use some priority mail envelopes. We've got some more bubble wrap. We'll throw that down to the side. And let's get this thing started. So first up, show you first. I'm a little bit thrown off from this box. It's not our typical box. But for the 3DS, we have The Legend of Korra, A New Era Begins. It's an Activision game, and it says Nickelodeon on it, so it could be like some sort of Nickelodeon TV show that I don't know anything about. But it is sealed, and it's a 3DS game I don't have, so happy to add to the collection. Alright, next up, looks like we've got another 3DS game. Alright, so for the 3DS, we have Wipeout 2. I've got several Wipeout games on multiple systems. I've never really played these. I did kind of get a kick out of the show for a little while, but it becomes repetitive. So I don't know how much I'll play this, but still happy to get it and add it to the collection. I do not have very many 3DS games, so it's always good to add these. And this is one of the few 3DS games that they've sent me that has not been sealed. Alright, so for 2 3DS games. Feels like we've got another 3DS game here. Alright, so we have Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm? Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy. I don't know anything about this game. I see music notes. Does this have something to do with music? I've never played it. Let me know down in the comments. I mean, you can't really go wrong with Final Fantasy games in general. And this one is brand new and sealed, so that's pretty cool. Happy to add it to the collection. I tell you what, Video Games Monthly sure is beefing up my 3DS collection. Alright, so next up, another 3DS game. Alright, so we have Tenkai Knights Brave Battle. It's a Bandai Namco game. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about this. Is this part of some sort of franchise? Maybe a TV show or something that I don't know about? So yeah, I'm not sure. This one is brand new and sealed, so that's pretty cool. Kind of looks like Gundams almost, so that's pretty neat. But yeah, don't know anything about it. If you guys do, let me know down in the comments. I actually think I filled some of our cards here, so we'll take a look at these. The first card is your standard membership card. It's basically like a thank you note, plus it's telling you to update your library so you don't get duplicates. which is key because if you don't, you will get duplicates. And in this month's box, we got a 1-up. So that means I should have 11 games in this box. Once again, I'm not quite sure why they sent it in an oversized box. Maybe they couldn't fit all these games in their standard box. At least that would be my guess. Alright, so next up, I think we have a PSP game. Alright, so we have Hot Shots Golf Open T2. And this is brand new and sealed. I've said it many times doing these unboxings. Love the Hot Shots Golf games. Maybe they watch this and hear that, I'm not sure. But I am super happy to have this. Looking forward to playing it. I started playing this franchise way back on the PS1, so I will never get enough of this game. Absolutely love this series. My favorite game so far out of the box, by far. Alright, next up we have another PSP game. Alright, so we have Motorstorm Arctic Edge. I really liked the initial Motorstorm game that released around the same time the PS3 released. Really fun arcade style racing game. So looking forward to trying this. Haven't never played this, but it's cool to get. And like I said, this one is sealed. I don't know if I mentioned it, but the Hot Shots golf game is sealed too, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, Motorstorm Arctic Edge on PSP. Looking forward to playing that. Alright, so next up we have another PSP game. Alright, so we have SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs Tactical Strike. I think I got a SOCOM game from them last month for the PSP, so they're definitely beefing up my library of SOCOM games. Not really the biggest fan of these games in general, but still happy to have it and add it to the collection, and this one is factory sealed as well. So far, I must say I'm liking the PSP games they sent me more than the 3DS games. Alright, so next up we have another PSP game. Alright, so we have Disney's Hannah Montana Rock Out the Show. So this is factory sealed on the PSP. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going to play this game. I could tell right away from the back of it that this is not something that's for me. Yeah, so, but, you know, cool to have in the collection. It's a game that I didn't have, so happy to have it. And this is only on PlayStation, so there's something, right? Yeah, but Hannah Montana never really was my thing, so this one will probably stay sealed. Alright, so next up, we have some Sega Genesis games. Oh, we have our trinket. So our trinket this month is actually a bracelet. It's Play the Past into the Future. Video Games Monthly. Which is their slogan or catchphrase or whatever you call it. So that's cool. We haven't gotten a bracelet from them in a while, so that's a pretty neat little throw-in, I would say. Alright, so first up on Sega Genesis. We have Sonic 3D Blast. This is a cool game to get. I've been wanting this for quite a while. I have most of the Sonic games on the Sega Genesis, but I definitely didn't have this one. Not a great game by any means, but it's definitely different, right? So yeah, really, really cool. Happy to get Sonic 3D Blast on the Genesis. This is my favorite game so far out of the box. Easily. Alright, so next up on the Genesis. We have the original Mortal Kombat. So that is absolutely awesome. I have Mortal Kombat 2, maybe even Mortal Kombat 3 on the Genesis. I know I don't have the first one, because to be honest with you, the first one's definitely not my favorite game. I feel like the second one is way superior, but it's still cool to get this. You know, I have it on the Super Nintendo. I have it... Is that Mortal Kombat 2 that's on the Sega CD? I'm not sure off the top of my head. But it will be neat to put this in alongside the Super Nintendo version and kind of see how they compare to each other. So yeah, two really, really cool Genesis games so far. Are we down to the last game? We might be. And this is a... I don't know if it's complete in box, but this is a Genesis game that at least has the clamshell. Alright, so we have Taz Escape from Mars on the Sega Genesis. That is so cool. I love the Tasmania games, or the Taz games on Genesis and Super Nintendo in general. You know, Game Boy, whatever. I just like platforming games in general, which I'm guessing this is what it is. This does not have the manual, but it does have the case, so that is really, really neat. I know Genesis games have been going up in value a lot lately, so this is an awesome get. So very, very happy with that. Let's double check the box. We got some more, you know, stuff in there. Yep, nothing else in the box. That is it for this edition of Video Games Monthly on my channel. So what did I think about this box? I really like it. I mean, granted, there are some games in there that I probably won't play too much, but as a collector and a guy who casually goes for full sets of systems, I need those games. So it's really, really cool to get them. And who knows, some of those might be games that turn out to be some of my favorite games of all time. You never know, right? But let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this box. You know, what was your favorite game that they sent me? If you know anything about some of those games, please let me know. Because like I said, there's a lot of those in there that I'm not sure what they are at all. I'm going to try to put something at the end of the video to show you guys what the total value of this box is according to pricecharting.com to see if we got our value back for what we paid out. But yeah, guys, that's probably about going to do it for this video. But first, I want to say thank you so very much for tuning into this episode of GBA. If you haven't, please like, comment, subscribe. It would help me out tremendously. If you guys know anybody who might like this kind of content, please share the video around. I'm always looking to grow the channel a little bit. But for now, guys, I think I'm going to go play some video games, maybe open up some more boxes, try and enjoy the rest of my evening. I hope you do too. So until next time, everyone, I'll see you later.